Good evening and congratulations, Webster University graduates. And thank you to our student musicians for setting the mood. Welcome to December Toast, a tradition where we honor our graduates who complete their programs in August, October, or December. There are more than 2,500 of you in that group this year from Webster campuses around the world. Wherever you call home, wherever you may be tonight, we are thrilled to honor you here and proudly call you Webster University alumni. Indeed, as a graduate of Webster University, you should be filled with pride. You have earned a degree or a certificate from a university that U.S. News has ranked in the top 15 among Midwest regional universities. Your alma mater is recognized for innovation in global programming, a commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion, and an entrepreneurial spirit that traces back to Webster's founders more than 100 years ago. You are also part of a global network that takes pride in your success. This past year has been a challenging one. But despite the obstacles and uncertainty created by the pandemic, Webster faculty and staff have risen to the occasion to support your learning in every possible environment. I hope tonight you can take a moment to think of the staff, faculty, and advisors who have supported you, because I know that tonight they are thinking of you. Likewise, this past year, members of the Webster community, faculty, staff, and friends, donors, and alumni have stepped up with generous financial support to help make a Webster education more accessible and more affordable. These individuals do this because they believe in Webster's mission. They believe in the value of the education you have attained here, and they believe in the importance of what you will do next in your career. As Webster University Chancellor, I do too, which is why it is my pleasure to offer you heartfelt congratulations and sincere best wishes on behalf of our entire global community. Tonight, you will hear from a special guest speaker and greetings from each of your academic deans. That will be followed by the names of all 2,523 mid-year graduates appearing on the screen. But first, President Julian Schuster will share a greeting, welcome you to the Alumni Association, and introduce our special December Toast speaker.
Thank you, Chancellor Strobel. Good evening and congratulations, graduates. This time of year often brings us to reflect on what has transpired over the past 12 months. Certainly in 2020, that reflection has more weight than usual. It is safe to say that a year ago at this time, few of us could have imagined what this year would bring. But in life, the more important measure is how we respond in the face of challenges rather than how we dwell on them. Similarly, events like tonight's celebration cause us to reflect on what we have achieved. You all have achieved so much since you began your journey with us at Webster. But more importantly, in the years ahead, I hope you discover that what you can do with your Webster education is beyond what you have ever imagined. Thanks to the strength of Webster Global Network, I know that you will not do it alone. You are now part of an alumni network that numbers more than 200,000 people around the globe. As you advance your career, you will carry the unique experience and global citizenship that defines Webster graduates. So I invite you and I encourage you to tap into that network, to be an active member of our Alumni Association, and to always remember your friends here at Webster, because we will certainly remember you. Tonight, to help inspire you and offer encouraging words, I have the honor of introducing our special guest speaker. Jovita Foster is Vice President and General Counsel for Drury Hotels. That is an esteemed role and title. But I can assure you, Jovita's insights will resonate with you regardless of where you see your career headed. Before joining Drury, Jovita was an attorney in private practice at the well-known firm of Armstrong Teasdale. During her 18 years there, she became the law firm's first African-American woman elected to equity partner and the first woman of color to serve on its executive committee. In her career, there and with Drury, she has focused on helping businesses to create safe, inclusive workplaces that attract and retain diverse talent. A St. Louisian who grew up in Florissant, Jovita has also regularly given back to her community. She has served in board positions for the Urban League of St. Louis and as a volunteer for Junior Achievement. And we are proud to have her serve Webster as a member of our Board of Trustees. So please, join me in welcoming Jovita Foster.
Congratulations, graduates. What an exciting day. My name is Jovita Foster, and I serve as one of Webster University's trustees on its Board of Trustees. I am so honored to be celebrating each of you and your successes as part of Webster University's December 2020 Toast. Under any circumstance, you earning your degree from Webster University is quite an achievement. It's not easy to successfully complete a degree program, and we know that Webster's degree programs are rigorous. And when one considers the fact that you accomplished this impressive task during the extraordinary times we are in, well, that makes your accomplishments even more impressive. The coronavirus has created a global crisis, and our lives have been fundamentally altered during these uncertain and unsettling times. And yet, despite it all, here you are. You pushed through. You pushed through the adversity, the uncertainty, the collective anxiety our society is experiencing. You adapted to new technologies. You learned challenging material in challenging times. You did it. You did it. You did it. The fact that you earned an impressive degree under these extraordinary circumstances says a lot about you. It tells me that you are more than intelligent. You are more than responsible. You are more than reliable. You are more than good students. All of those things are fantastic character traits, by the way. But I think you have one more key character trait that led you to this moment in your life. You are resilient. You have grit. You have tenacity. You have the ability to lock into your goal and then put one foot in front of the other until you attain it, even when change and anxiety are swirling all around you. When times get tough, remember that you have this key character trait, resilience. Your resilience was critical to you achieving the success we are celebrating today, and it will be critical to your success for years to come. I'd like to tell you just a little bit about my professional experience and about how being resilient has helped me. My hope is that there might be something about my story that helps you. I promise I'll keep it brief. I know we want to begin celebrating. I grew up in North St. Louis County in suburbs, just outside of St. Louis, Missouri. My father was a mailman, and my mother also worked for the United States Postal Service. Neither of my parents attended college, but they were very, very adamant that I attend and graduate college, and I did. I was the first in my family to graduate from college. After college, I went to law school. I did not know any attorneys when I decided to go to law school. My entire understanding of what it meant to be an attorney came from movies and television. But I had loving parents and friends and teachers who told me I'd be a good lawyer. And I loved the civil rights movement, and I'd learned about the attorneys who helped create equal rights for all people, and so I went to law school. I graduated from law school. I passed the bar. I took a fantastic job with a very big, prestigious law firm. Things were going wonderfully. Not long after I graduated, I learned that being a lawyer, actually practicing law, was much, much different in real life than it was on television. The thing that was most shocking was that I'd go into courtrooms here in St. Louis and in other parts of Missouri, and I would rarely see another Black woman in the room. In fact, for the first several years, I think I may have seen hundreds of lawyers, and only a handful were Black women. I did not see many people of color, and while there were women, there were not many. I had some challenging experiences. I dealt with people who wanted me to give up. Now, this is a celebration, so I won't go into detail here. But trust me when I tell you, there were difficulties. But I will also tell you that during those early years of my career, something special happened. I developed resilience. I learned that when I pushed through, when I stayed focused on my objectives, those obstacles, the people who wanted me to quit, well, they fell away. And I became tougher, resilient through those experiences. Maya Angelou said it best when she said, "I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it." In my case, I was changed by those experiences, but I was not reduced by it. I kept working, and my work became easier. Those difficult people gave up their efforts to discourage me, and my skills improved. I developed mentors who tapped me on the shoulder and gave me advice. Clients recognized my skills, and I developed my own client base. Opportunities came my way. Now, that was more than 20 years ago. I went on from those days to become a partner at that big, prestigious firm. I was the first Black woman to become an equity partner or an owner of that big firm in its 116-year history. From there, I became the chief legal officer for a successful company here in town. There are only a few Black women who serve as chief legal officers in corporate America. In fact, some researchers report that less than 5% of the nation's chief legal officers are Black women. I attribute these successes to a number of things. I had prayer and faith, friends and family who encouraged me. I had my education and a positive attitude. And when times got tough, I was not reduced by my experiences. I was made resilient, tougher because of them. I promise to be brief, so I'll end this by saying, congratulations, you did it. Don't forget that among the long list of wonderful skills and traits you possess, you are resilient. Use that skill to do wonderful things.
On behalf of all in the College of Fine Arts, I want to extend my sincere congratulations to all of our December 2020 graduates. You should be exceptionally proud of your accomplishments to date. You've risen to the challenges put before you, you've created relationships that will last for the rest of your lives, and you've created works that changed people's understanding of themselves and of the world around them. Abraham Lincoln once said, "The best way to predict your future is to create it." So believe that what you care about will allow you to overcome all the obstacles that appear to stand in your way. You possess a resilience that will help you innovate new ways of creatively shining a light on the human condition. Know that risk is a part of leading others to face those challenges that lie before them. Use kindness and compassion as strengths in approaching the world around you. Make work that entertains, that argues, and that engages. And above all else, believe in yourself. Believe that you make a difference now and for all time. Work tirelessly to create a future world that is better than our present one, and that includes and advances everyone. Though we cannot be together for this celebration, it doesn't diminish the pride the faculty and the staff across the College of Fine Arts have in you. I speak for all the faculty, staff, patrons, and your fellow students when I say congratulations. We are and will continue to be extremely proud of you. Stay in touch. You're a part of the Webster family now and forever. And if ever you need us, we will be here for you.
New graduates of the School of Communications, friends and family, congratulations. We're proud of your accomplishments, and we know you're going to make our world a better place. You are graduating at a special time. Some might say a troubled time, but let's not dwell on that. This is not the day for that. Think back 2 or 4 or 5 years ago to where you were before you began your studies, who you were, what you knew, and what you didn't know. Think about how much you've learned, how much you've grown, and what you are ready to do now. Take pride in yourself and be confident in your future. You are communicators, and the world needs you now more than ever. When so much separates and holds us apart, not only the virus, but politics, nationality, geography, economics, cultural differences, differences of experience by race, class, and gender. The world needs communicators to reconnect us, to help us understand each other, to promote empathy, to tell our stories, to express our points of view, and to help us laugh together. We need good humor and understanding. Even in ordinary, everyday activities, who gets through a day without wondering about communication? What did she mean by that? Why didn't he understand what I said? Why was that TV show or news story written that way? If that is the base condition of the native communicator, a lifetime of wonder and worry and effort to do it better, what a wonderful thing that some of us choose full-time study, devoting our lives to the higher craft and art of professional communication. So go out there and practice with confidence and with ethics. Always strive to do what is right. Never say or do anything you wouldn't be proud to see on the internet in the morning. Seek the truth rather than power. Serve people rather than wealth. Make a positive difference wherever you go. Be well, do good, prosper, and come back and visit once in a while. Please don't forget us, because we're proud of you. Congratulations again to all of the graduates of the School of Communications. The world is a great, big, beautiful place, full of things we haven't seen yet and things we do not know. So tomorrow, the future, and the world are your adventure. Go get it.
Hello, I'm Tom Cornell, Interim Dean of Webster University School of Education. I would like to first congratulate all of you on your graduation and obtaining your degree. Especially during these times with the pandemic, you have probably encountered many challenges toward completing your degree, while at the same time having to deal with the day-to-day changes that we're all experiencing during this health crisis. Right now, in education, we're facing new and unprecedented challenges because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Our faculty has the privilege and the responsibility of training innovative professionals who will transform education. We are committed to helping educators like you thrive as they face both challenges and opportunities. My wish for you is that your degree will serve you well as you pursue your career goals. I also want to wish you and your families a healthy and prosperous new year. It seems like this year, those sentiments are meant even more. Don't forget that we're always here to answer any questions as you advance in your career, and we enjoy hearing from all of you. As alumni, you will hear not only from the university, but the School of Education will also be sending a regular electronic newsletter. Again, my sincere congratulations and good luck.
Good afternoon. My name is Tony Wallner, and I am Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and students at Webster University, I would like to welcome you to our virtual December toast and congratulate each of you on the completion of your degree programs. During this unprecedented time, we as a community have responded with great resilience, compassion, and empathy. I am heartened to see many ways that students and faculty in the College of Arts and Sciences have responded to the challenges of this worldwide pandemic with selfless service and persistence. We continue to develop telemental health opportunities in collaboration with Student Affairs to provide remote professional counseling services and support to our students. Our biological sciences faculty continue to mentor students in research projects. Our nursing and nurse anesthesia faculty have found innovative ways to provide students with needed clinical hours. Our English faculty have students attending a virtual professional conference to engage with writers in the field. My office is proud to sponsor all of these unique efforts and other initiatives throughout the college that allow students to have a deep, meaningful educational experience, even during the pandemic and modified operations due to social distancing. In the College of Arts and Sciences, our courses prepare students in critical thinking skills and problem-solving abilities. Part of our mission is to highlight the importance and societal value of a liberal arts education. The COVID pandemic during this year has provided us with a real-world opportunity to illustrate these values. Faculty, staff, and students have shown adaptability, use of time management, and persistence as they have developed unique and creative solutions to the challenges that the pandemic presented. Your graduation this semester is evidence that we at Webster are providing you with the skills for life success. Graduates, you have shown that by completing your degree during this unprecedented time, that you are poised for future success and can meet any personal or professional challenge. Take these skills and make a difference and impact in your local community, the national professional landscape, and the larger global community. We need future leaders like you that will challenge the status quo in new and innovative ways, as well as solve novel problems that potentially threaten our future successes. I congratulate the College of Arts and Sciences class of 2020 and all our graduates on their accomplishments.
On behalf of the faculty and staff of the George Herbert Walker School of Business and Technology, I want to extend a warm welcome to our graduating students, their families, and their friends who have joined us today. To our graduates, every one of you should be proud of what you've accomplished. After countless hours studying, problem solving, and developing papers and presentations, you're graduating. And despite the trials you faced in your journey, you've come a long way. Know that this COVID-19 pandemic is just another trial along your path. Perhaps you're still trying to find a job in the midst of this distressed economy. Maybe you have a job but are worried about keeping it. Whatever your concern, know that you are not alone. And just like you adapted to the changes that occurred when you began your degree program, I have no doubt that you'll adapt to this. Our globalized economy needs all of you. It needs forward thinkers who will put the lessons learned in the classroom into everyday practice, people who will encourage a healthy debate of important issues in society, individuals who can employ a critical mindset in the evaluation of opportunities, and those who will promulgate a respect for diversity and justice. So cherish the diploma you've earned. It will open doors and provide you with a wealth of opportunities. And although you're graduating, please know that this doesn't mean you're leaving the Walker School family. You're a part of our history, and we're a part of yours. We'll always be here for you, whether you need a little extra support or just want to stay in touch. I am honored to count each of you as an alumnus. Congratulations.